Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Domestead. Dave here. It's been a little while, and we haven't really done anything of interest other than just come out and move dirt, cut a tree. This past year, 2019, was a year of healing for Deb and I. We both had a few things happen over time that forced us to just sit back, relax, heal up. I had a little surgery on my ankle a little over a year ago, and had some complications from that, which really put me down for a big part of the summer. Deb had a couple of things happen to her also that really took a lot out of her, and so all last year essentially we just decided, you know what, let's just take it easy, save up some money, heal, and we'll hit the ground running come springtime of 2020. Well, we're almost there. Today's March 8th. It's an absolute beautiful day. I'm out here running around with the goober dog. It's beautiful out today. It's midday. It's about 32 degrees. It's supposed to get up into low 40s today, low 50s tomorrow, low 40s all week, and we're being teased with spring. Still a little early for that here. We are in the northern Adirondacks, but it'll be really nice to get a lot of this melted back. I can't even plow because of I haven't been out here much, and everything has basically been converted into a frozen lump. So to push anything is really out of the question. I'm going to turn you around. Oh. You probably can't hear it, but there is quite a lot of bird song. There's blue jays, black-capped chickadees, all sorts of fun things flying around right now. And they're out just singing and loving life today. That means that I need to get out here sometime soon and start setting up some feeders, because we like birds, and we like them so much that we want to encourage them to hang around. My next door neighbor, I was talking to him yesterday, and he said that last summer there was cardinals here, and hadn't been any in a little while. I really dig cardinals; they're really cool. So we're going to encourage them. So I'm walking up to the structure, concrete structure, and I don't know if you can tell, underneath that drift of snow right there is what's left of a big mountain of dirt that used to be there. That was the excavation from when that structure was put in about 15 years ago by a previous owner. I did move a lot of that dirt, and so this spring the rest of this dirt comes out of here. There's also over there a tree. There was a beech that I had to drop that was right in there, and because it was too close to the foundation and it was going to cast too much shade. This is the future garden. This area right in here is all going to be garden. Fenced, of course, because we have critters that will come and treat it as a buffet table. So we'll get this going soon, as soon as we can, basically as soon as everything's thawed and melted, we can move dirt. You know, at that point it'll turn into mud season, so it should be fun. My buddy's camper. We just use that as a place to hang out when we're out here. And the structure. So a few things still in here yet. I've got 5 pallets of roofing shingles, and it's echoing. And over there underneath that, several tarps underneath that snow are my big skylights, well protected. It's up on pallets. This is where I throw tires my summer tires when I don't need them. And you can see the tractor is kind of buried. I haven't been out here much recently, and we had a snowstorm about a month ago, and yeah, it's going to be there for a little while. It's kind of stuck there until this melts back some. It's okay, not a big deal. I wouldn't be able to do anything with it anyways, so it's all good. So this way here is facing south, and that blue and white thing through the trees, that's the dome. So I'm not going to walk all the way up there. Caesar might. I've been up there, and you can see my foot. I went up there without my snowshoes yesterday, which was kind of dumb because I post-holed most of the way. But I don't need to be up there. I really can't get up and get into anything. Nothing to get into. It's okay. Everything is, okay. It's fine. That'll be tackled, though, by the end of next month, by the end of April. Right there, between the two domes, we start with the stick build extension that is going to be put between the two, and then on the far side of the big dome, the main house, we will also tackle the master bedroom extension that sticks out the other way. And those are all stick build, passive house design, truss roof, and we're going to get all that done. And then get everything prepared. All the skylights will be in, all the ice and water shield will be on, the cupola, which goes on top of the main dome, that will be on. So it'll be prepared, because hopefully early July, if not sooner, it just depends. My roofer is going to come, and he's going to be putting shingles on all of this, and we'll get this all weather tight. That's the goal for this summer, is to have this particular building right here weather tight. Before that, though, that structure, which is, I've been saying it's 30 by 60, but I measured it yesterday. It's 27 by 64, and close enough, right? So that's going to be getting a truss roof put on it, maybe within a few weeks. My guy said that he doesn't mind working in this weather. We're going to get a telehandler, and we're going to put everything in place. So the trusses are going to be ordered this week. Material will be ordered this week. There's going to be an asymmetrical roof going on it. This direction is to the south. So on this slope of the roof, it's going to be a 9/12 pitch, which is approximately 37 degrees, which is the optimum lean angle for any future solar panels that might go on there. Again, that's to the south. So if I have fixed panels put on there, I don't want to have to jack them up and goof around with it. I'm going to put a 9/12 pitch on that. It'll be a 4/12 pitch on this side, much longer roof coming off this way. It's going to look pretty cool, and it's going to be already set up so that I can put solar panels on it within a couple of years. I can't stress enough how much I keep thinking about forward thinking, planning for the future. This part of the roof with the 9/12 pitch is going to have a metal roof, but underneath it is going to be plywood decking. I don't need plywood decking on this side, so I'm saving money, so that's just going to be strapping. I want plywood decking on this side only because if I do have to mount panels, electric or thermal panels on there, then they're going to have a solid surface to screw into. I don't have to search for any of the strapping that would go in there. And so again, I'm just forward thinking. I'm trying to plan for the future. We're going to stay with a dirt floor for a couple of years. I'll be able to get that prepped without too much trouble. I don't want to wait too long, because when you've got a structure, you're going to fill it, and to put concrete in, if it's filled with too much stuff, is a lot of work, because you got to get all that stuff out. So maybe 2021 is going to get a concrete floor put into that. Forward thinking, I may just put PEX into that floor too for future heating system. Not sure if I will or won't. I may put it in, may never use it, but it'll be there if I want it. So that's the plan. Right here where this camper is going, it'll stay here for a while, as long as my buddy wants it here. If he doesn't have a use for it, we'll just keep it here. It's not hurting anything. But in a couple of years, after all these other projects are done, the next big project will be, there's going to be an outdoor kitchen area right here. It's going to be a spot where we're going to be able to bring in harvest from the garden, or harvest and processed animals and all that right here. We'll have power, we'll have water, we'll have I'll even put a small little wood burning stove in there if I need to, and it'll be a really nice little spot to hang out in the summertime. If we don't want to be up there, we could be down here close to the gardens. So that's what's going to go there. That's the future. And then the only thing we have left to do for that is to figure out how we want to do pasture in some of these areas right here. You can see I can't bring my truck in even on four-wheel drive. It's just not going to make it over this snowbank right there where it's been plowed in. My neighbor tried to keep it plowed out for me, but when the last snowstorm hit last month, it was all he could do to keep the driveway open for his own place. And he knew I wasn't coming back here, so it wasn't a big deal. I was very thankful that he tried, but it is what it is. Talking to my neighbor yesterday, we are going to, this summer, we're going to fix our road. This road actually is a shared driveway, and it cuts in quite a ways onto my property. The property line is actually the other side of this really big tree, this really big pine. And so we're thinking, since we're going to bring in stone, because this is just sand and it's just a mud pit right here in the spring. We want to stone it, but instead of stoning this one, we might just put down fabric and bring the road in over there closer to where the property line is. He's pretty keen for the idea as well. He's like, yeah, it doesn't matter where we put stone, as long as we put it down, and we'll put some culverts in and move some water. And then I think that's going to happen this year as well. I don't know how involved I'll be with that one. I may be, I mean, obviously I share the cost, but I don't know how involved I'll be with that one, only because we're going to be busy with the other stuff, and it'll be him and his son, and they're just going to use some basic equipment to prep and move the stone. That's it. I mean, it's just, the luckily thing is it's a half mile away. We have a neighbor who has a quarry, and he's a nice guy, and hopefully he's going to give us a really good price on the stone. Stone isn't expensive; it's the delivery, and I think he's going to cut us a break on that. So hopefully we'll make out like kings with that one. So that's it. Let you go now, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.